That's a good question. Let me figure that out, Zappy. Thank you for the sub. Hold on, I want to play the notification so I can like freak out and make it a YouTube short. Right now I'm trying to figure out why YouTube made me go live private. Anyway. Wah wah. I love my playlist. I sometimes listen to it. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. I love that that's the default thumbnail for my streams. I don't even remember why it is that. I think it's because that's my channel banner. I think it's because that's my channel banner. Anyway, this is about to be a very jarring sight because, well, first of all, don't mind the mess. But I'm looking up. I have a lot of issues. First of all, only one of my monitors fits on my desk. Because my desk is shaped like this. With the desk here, and then there's a platform on top. My one monitor, the monitor that I keep horizontal, like my big curved monitor, that one fits. But the monitor that I keep vertical for things like reading chat, also, yeah, I need to look at, yo, hey Arthur, what's good? Yeah, I need to look at both chats. I forgot about that. Alright, yeah, this is really weird. You should never be looking up in a stream. Hello! Hello, everybody, hello, everybody, hello, everybody! Bro, looking up big country! Bazinga. Let me figure out what happened with the alert box. Because I do have an alert box on this scene. Yeah, I saw Bubsy4D. Why? Do they still make Bubsy games? Like, what? Zoppy, you want to give some bits to test it out? I'm kidding. Don't do it because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Good. It's not gonna work. Shout out to the fucking Pokemon Conquest, Valorant theme. Fucking love this theme. It's like 5 minutes long, but it's good. What do? I gotta open the Streamlabs thing? Yeah! Yeah, I do everything through OBS, but my alert box and some of my other widgets are still through Streamlabs. I don't have any of that. Yeah, log in. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh no. Nobody steal my verification code. It's... Yes, I'm aware what Streamlabs wants to do to me. Commission somebody to draw you? Lose verification code is 1. I'm the first person ever. Yes, I do want to see that zombie. And sorry I have not been looking at any other messages in any other chat. I'm sorry if you've been chatting in YouTube. I'll get to you in a second. I just need to see. Okay. The fuck? Oh, wait. Do you have the ability to... Oh, Zombie, did you maybe not share your subscription with everyone? Like where it asks you to send a message with it? Because that might be the issue. Share the sub pop-up didn't even show up. That's the issue. Fuck, man. Played volleyball with your friends, so great day. Awesome. I'm never gonna get over it. Bro, looking up to God to read. I literally am, bro. It's so gross. But today, chat, I have a plan. Oh, and so right now, got the monitor that's usually vertical is now horizontal and up here. My other monitor is here, which is also gonna look strange because I'm looking basically straight and a little bit down, as opposed to like fully down at something. My camera is not attached to either monitor. It's currently stuck with a command strip to the underside of this platform up here. You can tell because that's the bar. And then look at that shit. What's good, Chucky? We are not doing Pokemon Showdown. We are doing Minecraft. It's been a bit. We are doing Minecraft. And we're actually doing Minecraft in Japanese, which is going to be difficult for some viewers here. POV you're talking with. This is 5'11" talking to someone who's 6 feet. Anyway, god damn, dude. Let's see. Can I do... Why am I upside down? Oh, cause my camera's upside down. Wait, I didn't fucking think about that. Wait. Fuck. My camera's upside down. Australia Street, keep it that way, keep it upside down. You need a little water? Your throat sounds dry? I don't have water, I have sweet tea. No, I've just got that JoJo's vocal fry. Ah, smartest man I know. That's probably true. Not to capture any full screen application? What do you mean? You can't detect Minecraft because I'm not in full screen? Are you kidding me? Why is this still not working? What is going on? Wait, there's a Minecraft Java Edition troubleshooter? Okay, good, never mind, it works. You know it's bad when there's specifically a troubleshooting guide for specifically Minecraft Java Edition. Okay, I gotta fix this, chat. I know you love it like this. I gotta fix this, though. Let's rotate 180 degrees, and that is mirrored. We are all good. It is not centered. Hey, I'm gonna look at you guys down here now. You got a new Minecraft skin. Yeah, send that too. I want to see that. It's nighttime for you? Jeez, man. What time is it, what time is it in Japan? It's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., something? Someone look that up. I got popcorn. What the fuck? Okay. I think that's it. You should install the Essentials mod and let you in. I did just hear about that. No, not the Essentials mod. I did just hear though. It's super buggy right now, but we are getting multiplayer in Java Edition. That's big. Because they've had it in Bedrock for ages now. Yeah, we're getting multiplayer in Java for free. We're getting, like, it's super buggy right now. At least I think. Maybe it was an April Fool's thing. I just opened a new Chrome window. I have one. Minecraft, Java, multiplayer update. Yeah, I mean, crazy troll. 2026 Snapshots introduces a friends list. And you can directly invite them or ask to join their single-player worlds. May 12th is when it was launched. And it's hella buggy. It does not work like most of the time. At least from what I've heard. I don't have any friends to try it with. So. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. I gotta lock all this back, and then I gotta send you up here, chat. Oh, wait. Oh, I fucked it! I fucked it so hard. There we go. Okay, so just for context, when I started this stream, OBS was telling me I had 1 kilobit per second. It's now up to 6,000, but OBS was telling me that I only had, it was going between 1, 7, 5, 0, 3, 6, and I thought it might have been measuring in megabits per second because I had like a small window. It wasn't. I'm now at 6,000. You can't help me test it because this is a mod pack and it's only in a snapshot. Well, though you can help me test it later. Not right now though. Okay, first thing, chat. I love when idea shifts line up with a music change. Okay, chat. Today, got back home like half an hour ago, so What? Holy fuck, that's loud. Oh, and no background music. We can turn friendly mobs up a little bit. Does anybody want to guess why I have friendly mobs so low? It is for one specific mob. And it makes the most annoying sounds in the entire fucking game. Not for a mob farm. No, it's specifically friendly mobs. You cool. What the fuck am I doing? I lost it. My brain hurts. It don't work no more. How loud is this? Oh, is this even playing? Wait. This doesn't play audio. Wait, this is playing audio? How's it playing audio? Drop! Oh, by the way, I don't know if this is a new change, but mob spawners only activate... Oh, Minecraft isn't, yeah. That's what I thought. Mob spawners only activate when you're within 16 blocks of them? I don't remember that being the case, because you used to be able to build mob spawners that were 23 blocks tall. Like with the actual monster spawner block. Regular monsters only spawn 24 blocks away. Lurk for a bit. Yeah, how do I get game audio here? No, that's gonna double. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to separate these audio sources. Which one says beta? Application audio capture. Minecraft. Ah! I just sucked a bunch of air. Minecraft. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be really loud. How are we doing? Y'all gotta let me know how the Minecraft audio is. Maybe if something would fucking drop. I think it's loud, but I think it's as loud for you guys as it is for me, which is very loud. Which means I can turn it down actually a little bit more. Still not enough. Okay, I think that's good. Anyway, no. The reason that I have friendly mobs turned all the way down is because of the motherfucking Happy Ghast. Holy shit! That thing makes the most goddamn annoying sounds on the face of the planet. Jesus Christ! And you have to, like, actually keep it near you for it to be useful. Oh, by the way, this is like my third stream this year. No, this is my third stream in the past year, pretty much. And it's in the third different location. So let me explain that. Over last summer, I lived somewhere different. I'm not going to go into huge detail on where I lived, because it's where I lived. Also, sorry, I forgot to say this. Zoppy, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the, like, 3 emotes you get. I wish I could give you more. You get a sub roll, I think. Oh, and you get invited to the sub server we will get if I can manage to hit 1,000 fucking subscribers on YouTube, which is not looking very promising for the record. But I've got a lot of changes going on right now in chat. We got a lot of shit going down. Oh, okay. Before I get into all of that, there is a big thing I want to talk about. And that is this world. First of all, you'll notice my very wonderful Hakushok no. Oh, that's tate. That's shield. I was thinking banner, which is hata or flag. But yeah, you'll notice my Japanese shield. You have no sub roll. Your Twitch is definitely connected. I will figure that out after stream, I promise. Until then, I do want to look at. Whoa! They drew you all hot and shit. I gotta be quieter. My walls are really thin. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Minecraft skin's really nice as well. I just saw I was looking for a job and then I found a job. Anyway, so yes, this is my Japanese Minecraft world. First of all, I'm playing entirely in Japanese because language immersion. It's how you learn languages. I have been learning Japanese now seriously for a year and a half. In total, probably 2.5, 3 years of experience, but not like hardcore experience. I'm definitely still, I'm barely conversational. And even then, I've gotten worse at speaking and such, and I've gotten far better at reading, because I just haven't been speaking to anyone anymore outside of, since I don't have classes right now. The big thing, though, is that this world is modeled after, gotta say, bundles. Everyone shit on them when they first got added. I loved them, and I still do. Anyway, this world is modeled after a Edo period Japanese prefecture, which is post-Sengoku period, post-warring states, all of the, it's the unified Japan with Tokyo as the new capital. Or Edo, as it was known. So this is this is like mid to late 1600s to the 1700s, pre-imperial. So you'll notice that in a lot of ways, this map kind of shows exactly what I'm talking about here. Let me see, I have an item frame that I got from the, I know I'm in 1080p and all that shit, but I want to see if I can make this bigger for those of you that, it's obviously, not everyone can watch a stream in 1080p. It's a live stream. So you'll notice here, okay, hi, me. You'll notice here kind of this river outlining this area with a few areas like right here, right here, right here, a few places through here actually. One right here and then a big one down here. The big ones are this one down here, this one up here, and this one up here. And this is sort of how prefectures or states worked in the Sengoku period. Is they started as geographical borders. This is a hilarious song to have on while I'm doing this explanation. When I'm talking about the fucking unification of Japan, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, Oda Nobunaga. But yes, so this is how a lot of those states existed in feudal Japan. Is you had geographical borders, so rivers defined borders, mountains heavily defined borders, much more than rivers did, but mountains are difficult borders to make in Minecraft because mountains exist as a biome and not as ranges usually, whereas rivers definitely do. And then there would be areas, there would be passages. All of these states had passages, and they had as few as possible, but the ones they had were usually, large enough for an army to get through. So I really liked this island. It had the benefit that it already had a village up here. The cool thing is that actually, I've noticed each of these islands they're just separated by rivers, which doesn't make them islands. Islands are separated by ocean. I don't think there's a village on this one, though that down there might be a village. I know there's a village on this one, and I know there's a village over here. So I just think it's really interesting that there's... oh, sorry, Zoppy's asking me to stop stream for 2 minutes. Obviously, they are subbed, so I do have to listen to them. So yeah, I just thought all of that was super cool. And I decided that I would model the world after that. So the first thing that I started doing immediately was gathering cobblestone. And the reason for that is that while geographical borders were the majority of the defense that clans and states had in the Sengoku period, some, and usually a lot of, though I did not live in this era, so I can't tell you, they usually had high and very steeply sloped cobblestone walls. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of that. Japanese Sengoku period city walls. Yes, they were not contiguous stone perimeters. They were in fact very rare. I may not be thinking of the Sengoku period. But yeah, Japanese cities did have some defensive walls. And what I mean by that is images like these. Ah, that's a URL. Please don't do that. Can I add that as a source? No. Can I save the image, download it, then add that as a source? Oh my god, there's gotta be an easier way to do this. So, it was stuff like this. Thank you to Alami, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say that. It was usually moats that had cobblestone walls, and they were very, very steeply sloped. So that is sort of immediately what I was going for with this initial build. I'm starting too high, and then I don't have any cobblestone on me right now, and maybe I'll find an area here at some point. But I'm gonna have 2 for around the entire water border. It's gonna be 2 cobblestone, and then inside it's gonna be 4 to replicate that sort of. Jesus Christ, Zombie! You know what? I gotta say, the first thing you said in that, I'm realizing it's on stream right now, so everyone can see it. First thing you said in that had me really excited, and then I realized you were joking. I was literally about to hit escape, go right to Google, go straight to fucking CNN, or actually fuck CNN, fuck political media. How about that? I'm not obviously I'm not a Fox News guy. I don't know. A lot of my audience actually isn't American. So a lot of you are not gonna know what Fox News is. Fox News' whole strategy, they're unfortunately the most widespread media organization in America, and their entire purpose is to scare old white people into fearing things that don't actually exist. They push racial stereotypes, though not as much anymore because they're far too busy brown-nosing Donald Trump. I got way political on this. We're gonna stop talking about that. This is Japanese stream. We can get Japanese political. But that is not for American politics is not for us to do right now. Okay, so you can sort of see here what I'm going for. Yeah, the 9/11 joke though, that was come on, man. I have a pretty firm stance on 9/11 jokes. You can make 9/11 jokes if you're American. It's our tragedy, not yours. Oh, I gotta shut up, dude. I gotta shut up. So yeah, I have this like sort of 2 up and then 4 up style. It's gonna cost a shit ton of cobblestone, which is why none of them are finished right now. And I'm much more focused on shit like this. So the structures I'm going to You guys are useless. I have to keep this place blocked off because I'm not going to torch the entire cave. But they keep fucking falling in. Get up, bro! Get up! It's nighttime! Jesus Christ. Okay, so what I'm about to show you guys are primarily original builds. There are a couple, at least one, that is not original. Though that I did make modifications to. So first of all, this is our kaji, or forge. The Edo period had a very strange hierarchical structure. You had the emperor at the top, the daimyo that still existed, which were the head samurais, basically. You had the samurai. Then you had farmers or peasants, so farmers and other laborers, craftsmen, and at the very bottom were merchants, because merchants were seen as people who profited off of the work of others, which is based as fuck, Japan. I love that. But what you say the hierarchical structure is different from what it actually is. See, the thing was, craftsmen didn't own massive amounts of land. So they didn't pay very high taxes. They paid taxes on the goods they sold and the limited property they owned. So craftsmen usually lived in heavily populated urban centers and had houses or workplaces that were usually combined into one. You usually lived where you worked. That looked much more fully fledged. They were sometimes multiple stories. They had full slate roofs, and they were just very nice on the inside. So this is our kaji, or forge, and I built this by hand. I built this schematic by hand. I'm quite proud of it. We have our sort of tatami mat pattern in here. I'm loving the bamboo blocks, especially with how easy they are to get. An anvil here. The job block is right here, the blast furnace, though I'm also going to put a grindstone. I think a grindstone. I'm looking for... I think I need another weaponsmith. Because I need someone to trade me an axe that actually has, like, decent enchants. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, they had shit like this. So, what did farmers live in? Well, farmers usually lived in gassho-style houses, which means praying hands. And the reason for that was because of how their roofs came together. They would slope up a little bit on all sides, and then meet in the middle like two praying hands. Sort of like this. Like a very quintessential roof. They were usually thatched, made of rice straw, and I think the mangrove roots do a really good job of being historically accurate, and I'll explain what that means in a minute, and also looking like rice straw. You can see I tried a thatched roof with hay over there. Ended up being way too expensive and also ugly as fuck. The mangrove roots are really interesting here. Because rice straw was used for roofing, because what else would it be used for? In this case, the mangrove roots are a byproduct. I need the red mangrove wood for things like pagodas and shrines and temples that I want to build. The mangrove roots, I have nothing else to do with, so they can either go in the trash or be made into roofs. So I really, really liked that concept. They also usually had horses. This is Tamamo Cross. They're all named after actual Japanese horses. Obviously, yes, they're inspired by... I prioritize horses that are in everybody's favorite Uma Musume. This is Tamamo Cross. This is Oguri Cup. Oguri Cup. Tamamo Cross. Way over here, you can see my beloved. My beloved daughter. She is tethered to my house right now because I have yet to find the time to build a massive cherry wood stable for her. This is Haru-Urara. Everybody say, hi, Haru-Urara. Urara, where? Yeah! Everybody say, hi, Haru-Urara. Hi, Haru-chan. So yeah, this is a massive plains biome, this island, so horses spawn everywhere. I just realized I'm not looking at YouTube chat. Hi, Haru-Urara! I love watching Lou for the very cool and fun facts, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. At some point, I'm gonna have to stop making, like, fully gaming content. They finally got out! Oh, it's because there's a fucking zombie coming after them. Zombie! Yeah, that is just... Zombie is just zombie in Japanese. Anyway. Yes, this is set up. I did not plant any of this, which I'm very proud of. It is set up for the villagers to do it themselves, and hopefully, be able to run a minecart under here, a minecart hopper under here, and have it collect the things that they do. Though for right now, it is just for decoration. Let me see if I can get on top of one of these houses. Whee! Or let me see if I can just get a nice look going here. So yeah, you can see this Gashol style. It's very fitting for the era, and it's also very, very pretty. So you can sort of see, I don't know if anyone else has this kind of vision, but I can see how this will turn out. I cannot keep these on for the entire stream because it will fry my graphics card and cook my entire room, but I will occasionally toggle shaders. They're gonna take a long second to load. I'll occasionally toggle shaders here for you guys to see just how beautiful this landscape actually is. And this is just a plains biome, which a lot of people consider to be a pretty ugly biome in this game. Over here, I have more fun facts for you guys. So in the Edo period, the laws were built heavily around Buddhist belief. And in Buddhism strictly forbids the consumption of four-legged animals. What's really interesting about this is it leads to another interesting fact. So in Japanese, the language, birds and winged creatures, it's either winged creatures or things that fly, I believe it's winged creatures, are counted with the counter wa. Ichiwa, niwa, sanwa, I believe. I know ichiwa, niwa, sometimes the numbers change. What is included in that, despite not being a winged animal, are rabbits. The reason for that is because rabbits were not considered... I feel like I keep seeing shit pop up and disappear on my screen. Sorry, it's really distracting. What was I saying? So rabbits were not considered four-legged animals, and they were permitted for consumption in Buddhism. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm just telling you how it is. They ate rabbits. They didn't eat cows. They didn't eat sheep. They didn't eat any of that. First of all, Japan didn't have sheep, and they had no need for them because they couldn't eat them, and they didn't use cotton, and they didn't use wool. They used silk because they had silkworms. So silkworms naturally existed in Japan, but silk and silkworms themselves were heavily imported from China, where they are more naturally found. So I struggled really heavily when coming up with a way to build, because obviously there are a lot of villager trades, or villager jobs, villager trades as in like tools and trade, like the thing you do. There are a lot of villager jobs that involve meat, the butcher, or that involve animals, the leather worker, the butcher, the shepherd. I don't know if there's any more, but I'm sure there probably is. So there are a lot of those jobs that just didn't exist. They didn't keep cows. They didn't keep sheep. They didn't have sheep. They didn't keep any food, any animals for consumption. They didn't keep pigs, sheep, cows, chickens. Actually, I don't think they kept chickens. I don't know what eating birds means. Did Japan have chickens in... did feudal Japan have chickens? That's what I want to know. Feudal Japan had chickens. They were introduced from China or Korea, we're not sure apparently, around the 4th century BC. Well before the feudal era. Series of imperial decrees, heavily influenced by Buddhism, banned the consumption of livestock and domestic animals. This is in the 7th century AD. During the feudal Edo period, eating chickens was generally forbidden or highly discouraged. What? What? I'm so confused. What do you mean? Couldn't they eat them? So I guess it was just... Fish are friends, not food. No, though, in this case, fish were food. So their primary diet, as is reflected in modern Japan, was fish. They did not keep livestock for meat. They did probably keep... It does say they kept them for eggs, so I do want to look at... Edo period Edo period chicken coop. Let's see. Did they have... Yes! What the fuck? Oh my god, that's genius! They were built like pagodas! They weren't tiered, they were elevated. Oh, that's genius! Oh my god. Niwatori goya. Okay, that means 2 chickens something. I don't know what goya. Tori goya may be chicken. Niwatori goya. Niwa means 2. Tori is bird. Goya maybe. Tori goya maybe chicken. I don't know. I'm gonna save this image. I'm gonna show you guys it, and then I'm gonna... Oh my Christ. So you can see, and this is really genius, because this keeps things other than chickens out. This keeps things like snakes, and I don't know if they had any like wild canines. Like in America, we obviously have coyotes. Some areas have hyenas, especially. It's more of an African thing. We're mainly coyotes. We have some stray wolves that attack chickens. So that's actually really cool. So maybe we tackle something like that. Also, Zappi, you never said hi to Haru Urara, and Haru Urara is very sad that you did not say hi to her. You may notice... So this is what I decided on for the shepherd's house. It is basically the exact same as the farmhouse, so there is not much to discuss there. Watching 2 streams at the same time, based. You may notice, though, this horse is in the house. That's kind of weird. I don't know how to tell you it's not. The horses were kept in the house. In this exact same style. The houses were not fully walled in. Now, what I may be missing here is maybe there were other walls, like maybe the horse, maybe there was a wall like here for the entryway with the horse, and then the bedroom was separate. But from the schematics that I've seen online, and I don't mean Lightmatica or like World Edit schematics, I mean real human schematics, it wasn't that way. It was one room. Now, obviously, that depended on the size of the farm, family, and how much money you made, which depended pretty much on the prefecture you were in. So yeah, that is the extent pretty much of what I have built right now. I want to show you guys where we're headed next. So this land is enormous, and you can sort of see how far I've gotten with the 2 high cobblestone walls. But I keep running into areas, and then I run into a really big issue back here, where there's no river, it's just mountain. So I may not build walls over there, which would be more apt. Though, as a white man, I like to have physical borders. It's in my DNA. So I have a bit of a decision to make. I gotta look at my map here, actually. Okay, so I am currently counting this mountain as part of my territory. This is the bottom of... Also, Zoppy, you still never said hi to Haruhurara. So I have not decided, because technically that's the tallest mountain. That would be the most defensively oriented position for me to build a castle. But this mountain is more centrally located. It is lower to the ground, but it is more centrally located. So I have not really figured out... That forest is on fire now. Though I think it's out of the range where shit will burn. So I can't decide. Also, that over there is all birch. Way before that, though, I need a castle. I need a schematic for that, and I have not started on that because I am busy finding a job and preparing to work that job. So I have not been, I've not been prioritizing mega structures like a castle. The one place where that is a lie is this mega structure. I gotta do something kind of crazy here. Unless, actually, I don't need a stick. Just gotta watch out for trigger words. Bro, you just hit me in the DMs with that. Like, that was crazy. Also, you still never said hi to Haruhurara. The ambulance. I gotta make sure. Yeah. We're good. Bye, Haruhurara. Feeling fucked up and evil. Damn. Okay. Yes, this. I need to move. Jesus Christ. This thing is sizable. Ignore how tall it is. I'm gonna move it here. Okay, and then we are going to change our configuration to be all layers. Okay. Y'all gotta bear with me here, because this is quite the project. Okay, and I actually have plans to build more than one of these. Check this fucking thing out. And half of it's underground right now. I gotta flatten this fucking mountain. Or, what would actually be more historically accurate would be to build a flat foundation that goes into the ground, which is probably a better idea. Though I don't really know how I want to design that, and I kind of want to just build a pagoda. Pagodas had to be elevated because of earthquakes. If they were cemented to the ground, they would shake with the ground as opposed to the ground shaking below them and them kind of being like this. Where like the pagoda's here, like the ground's here, and the pagoda's kind of wobbling opposite of the ground. They also, in Japan, usually had counterweights. So they would not fall in the very frequent earthquakes. So yeah, this thing is massive. It has an interior, which is not historically accurate. Because... Jesus Christ. It has stairs. You may be thinking to yourself, what do you mean not historically accurate? Pagodas don't have stairs. I don't know what to tell y'all. They build all that shit all the way up, and it's fucking empty. At least in Japan. It's fucking empty. They just spend all this money building... They're for religious purposes. I think that's pretty clear. And they usually had statues of... Pagodas were usually Buddhist, if I'm not mistaken. So they usually had a statue of Buddha. Watching my friend play a Pokemon fan game. I almost said fem game because I read your second message. Ended up being a genderless Pokemon. Picked the grass starter because it looked like a femboy. Which is crazy, by the way. Crazy start. Though, a lot of people picked Sprigatito for, I guess, opposite reasons. Anyway, ooh, pillagers. Num 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 num. Get fucked! Get fucked! Do you want to drink this now? I have not. They named it Fembinary. Fembinary? Fembinary is just like a Pokemon name. Like, you could just tell me that's a real Pokemon, Fembinary. If you say it like that, if you say Fembinary, obviously that's not... Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of what it means. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, you can see I'm sort of trying to have a pagoda here as well. Though a much smaller one, and one that is hopefully functional, not just there to be pretty. You can see it's got a wheat farm in it right now. I want multiple layers of wheat farm. The hardest part about building the pagoda is not the structure outline, because like this is easy peasy. It's the roofs and it's the layers. It's difficult when you do that, especially when you don't know what you're doing. So. I also have plans to build an elaborate underground tunnel and or railway system. Because I think that would be really cool. Oh, also, this might also be a pagoda. Though having this be a pagoda right next to that being a pagoda would be a little strange. Also, you can probably tell this would be fucking massive. Fembinarius, naughty nature. So yeah, now I sort of got to figure out what I want to do. And I think what I want to do is build a Zen garden. Talked about that in Discord a little bit. And all of the 3 people that probably actually read it. Building a Zen garden is really tough because you have to kind of make it look natural. And building things that look natural in Minecraft is not one of my strong suits. So what I may do instead is I may download a waypoint mod because I'm having trouble visualizing this in my head. Yes, I do have Fulbright. Do not fucking at me. Yeah, if I want to turn off Fulbright, I just turn on shaders. Because Fulbright doesn't work with shaders. If you know anything about Japanese, you'll notice I have something extra on all of my words. So, Japanese has multiple writing systems. It has one kanji that is just kind of for words. The symbols have a meaning. Then there are two syllabaries, hiragana and katakana, which are syllables. They represent sounds. So, this is tamago, which means egg. The first character is tamago. It is egg. The character itself means egg. The three characters after it in parentheses are ta-ma-go. They don't mean anything on their own, but together they are the reading for that kanji. And that is a texture pack that I have because I can't read all that shit. Some of them are wrong, and I have a suspicion that one of the interesting ones that's wrong is the enchantment for thorns. Okay, you can see here, thorns is the third one. It's the one with the two guys next to each other. Okay, Natsume is not thorns. Natsume is something else. It is the reading for the kanji. If you take those two radicals that are standing next to each other, and you widen them, and you put them on top of each other, that is Natsume. But when they're squished and next to each other, it means, like, spiny. And I don't know how it's read, but it's not Natsume. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's all just a texture pack that adds, those readings are called, technically, not in this case. In this case, they're just readings, but they're kind of hiragana, which is the little tiny characters that they put in like children's books, so that children can read. Let me see here. I need something. I want to build a creeper farm because I need fireworks. I need to label my chest as well. Jesus Christ. This is rough. I guess I'm gonna throw that in here now. I don't need coal in there. Okay. Use your brain, Lou. Use your brain. I am looking for... I don't know. Shit. Oh. Sorry, yeah, I am struggling to focus today. Don't mind me as I open and close random chests. I'm literally taking inventory. I'm just kind of low-key documenting what I have in my chest. What I need... Nine... times 9. I need 81 trapdoors. Let me actually do the math for this. 81 trapdoors times 6 wood each. That's 486, but 6 wood makes 2 trapdoors. 243 wood, which is equivalent to 3 stacks plus 51. Cool. Oh. I'm gonna have to make... Yeah, 81's an odd number. So I have to make a little bit extra. Anyway. The skeleton farm that I just built, I think is over in that direction. I want to build the creeper farm also underground, because if I build it above ground, then I have to stylize it, and I don't want to do that. I also, you're supposed to build them over like a deep ocean so that you don't have to do as much spawn proofing. I don't want to do that. That's too much work. It's too much far. It's too much far, chat. So I am instead just going to go kind of vaguely this way. I have to make sure, I've never considered this. I have to make sure that, I just took a screenshot. Does my F3 menu, it's all of my like computer specs, but none of it's got like my user, right? No, we're good. Oh. I know it's a bit of a mess, but I do have to have this on for right now. I don't know why they moved it. I keep looking to this side. I'm so used to knowing my coordinates, where they are, and exactly on this side. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Now they're on that side, and it pisses me off. I'm sure there's a way to change it, because now there's like, you get to like edit your whole screen, which I don't like either. Just give me all of the options. I really don't care. Like, they solved a problem I don't think anyone actually had, which Mojang loves to do. Mojang loves to solve problems that nobody has. They do, I don't know why. I genuinely no idea why they keep doing shit like that. I have Respiration 3. I can just dig this underwater. I don't have Aqua Affinity, but I do have Respiration. So I can just keep digging. And it's not like I'm gonna suffocate. I'm gonna just kind of dig vaguely in this direction. I need some slabs. I also want to start digging down at some point. I think I want to start digging down here. And I want this to be 24 blocks tall. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need it to go 6. I need it to go 24 blocks horizontally to start building the spawner for the digging down part to go 24 blocks down and 24 blocks forward. Though it's going to go a little bit further forward. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is where the drop needs to be. I'm so glad that there's dirt here so I can just clear all of it like that. In total, it needs to be 9 by 9 because I'm going to... Or... Yo! Why did it not alert? Am I waiting on it to alert? No, actually, Zoppy, I'm gonna riot for you. Why did you gift a sub to someone who's not here? Why not gift a sub to, like, Arthur? Thank you so much, Zoppy, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it so much. Hey, man, you got a you're first in line for the sub server. Whenever the fuck that happens, though, obviously you already knew that. Man, do I gotta say, I love that you have a job now. Why the fuck did it not work? Does it not? No way. I'm trying to see. Still have not been assigned to a position at your job. So no salary? That's not how jobs work. Well, I live in America, you don't. How the fuck? I'm so pissed! If they have you on hire, they kind of have to pay you something. They can't just keep you on the docket the whole fucking time. Thank you for gifting a sub to Bush's Beans. Oh, fuck. Why does it not work? I'm so pissed. Why is it not working? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna open Streamlabs, which I have not done in ages, because it will be on that. It'll be on my recent events there. And I'll be able to reload the, Oh, yeah, there we go. It wasn't opening. I'll be able to refresh the notification and see if it... You guys didn't hear that. It was just on my end. This is why I don't have desktop audio on. Oh no! It might have fried my mic. There we go. Why the fuck didn't it work? Thank you, Zoppy, for gifting a sub to Bush's Beans. I really appreciate it so much. Congratulations, you won. Select your Robux prize. What the fuck happened to my stream overlay? Oh, that was the sub count. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it broke something. Nope, I think we're back to normal now. Okay, we are. Awesome. Wait, what about Robux? It was an ad. It was an ad on the sub count thing. I'm glad that I have Twitch chat open because my alert box clearly fucking hates me. I don't know why. Why didn't it show up the first time, but it showed up when I refreshed the alert? Like, what? Probably gonna sleep, so best of luck. And I lurk. Thank you so much, Arthur. I appreciate you being here. Love you, man. Enjoy your good sleep. I'll try not to be too loud, but you know me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so here, like this. So, the only method we have of selecting a spawn specifically for creepers has to do with the fact that creepers are strange. So they are in the category of like 2 block tall entities, but they are a little bit short. They're actually 1.75 blocks tall, which means that if you have an area that is 2 blocks tall with a trapdoor on the roof, can't be on the floor because they won't spawn on trapdoors. Trapdoors are not a solid block. If you also, creeper spawners do not naturally occur in the game. The reason for that is because they would explode. You can't find a creeper dungeon because, I mean, just logically that doesn't really make sense. So it's good that it's not in the game. My continuity would be destroyed. But you can filter out things like witches, which won't be a real problem. Obviously, Endermen, skeletons, and zombies by lining the roof with trap doors. I gotta think. Do I want to build this actually even bigger? I think I do. I could build this like the size of a chunk, couldn't I? As long as... Oh, how far... No, that doesn't matter. How far does water travel? Every time I try to build a spawner... Oh, there's water right here. Every time I go to build a spawner, I always forget the actual water, which is like, you know, what you fucking need for it. Yay. Okay. So water travels 7 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it travels all 7 blocks. No, it travels 8 blocks. Okay, so that is how long the troughs need to be. Because there's a new way of making mob spawners now. Ever since we as a people, we as a Minecraft society, discovered how mobs pathfind over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We discovered how mobs pathfind with trapdoors, and we determined not very well. That's pretty much the rule. They suck at it. You. So you can use trapdoors to basically cheat mobs into thinking there is a solid block for them to stand on, when in fact, there is not. What makes that very useful is that they will just kind of walk around. I'm sure, you know, you guys know how mob spawners, or mob farms work at this point. We've all been playing Minecraft a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, up. Okay, and then the last one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Oh, nope, that needs to go there still. Okay. Now, I need to undo, like, all of the digging I just did. Because it actually has to be 2 blocks higher. And this is because the spawn platform needs to be bigger. And it also needs to be 2 blocks tall. That might just be my fault, by the way. I think it is just my fault. Why is it only here? Thank you for testing all my shit, Zombie. Thank you for testing all my shit, because clearly it doesn't fucking work. Okay. I'm sure you worked really hard for those things, and I definitely just scammed you because that would have scared me. And I don't even think I heard it that time. It's muted! Why the fuck is it muted? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, I know why it's muted. I know why it's muted and I can't tell you guys. It's so funny. I'm so sorry that I keep scamming you today, Zoppy. It's just, you're getting scammed left and right. How do I refund? Can you refund channel points? Can you refund? Yes, this can only be done by the streamer, not by the viewer who redeemed them. Wait, I can refund. Creator dashboard, mod view. Where's my creator dashboard? I have to full screen this. I'm a very good streamer, guys. Jesus Christ. Dude, I cannot believe this shit. You have so many cool emotes, Zoppy. Why aren't you using them? Wait, where do I go again? Go to mod view or locate the reward requests queue. Stream manager. Mod view. I'm gonna see if I can do it though. Was that a cave noise? Jesus Christ. Yeah, but you have loubob love or whatever it is. Loubob Duke Love? I uploaded it so fucking long ago, I don't remember. Run 1 minute ad break. Wait, that would literally affect nobody. Chat settings. How the fuck do I open mod view? How do I open mod view? View unban requests. I have an unban request. Wait, do I have... First of all, I opened mod view. I have an unban request? From 3 years ago? I don't... Oh, no! I think this was the dude that, like... IP logged in my... in the Discord server. I think it's the guy who IP logged, like... everyone. Just sent a link and people trusted him and it was just an IP logger. Well, I see it. But did it make noise? What the fuck is happening? Zombie, you gotta stop. You gotta let me figure my shit out, please. You gotta let me figure my shit out. Reward requests. 6 years ago! Oh my god, these requests are all from 6 years ago. Oh, I see what you mean. No, I can do that. Take your points back, bitch. It did not get automatically completed. I have 100+ requests of Say the Line. Completes all requests? It didn't complete all requests. Oh, I did just accidentally complete all requests. But I do believe I gave you your points back. No, I'm almost positive I did. I swear to God I did. You cleared all the requests? Why did you clear all the requests? I didn't want you to do that. I liked seeing all the ones that I hadn't fulfilled from 6 years ago. Okay, how do I have 4 viewers right now? I think I have the most viewers of the stream right now. I'm doing fuck all. Why are you here? I appreciate the patience, though. I'm imagining that the 3 other viewers all speak Japanese, and they're just here because I have Japanese in my tag. Alright, konbanwa. Though, it's asa for you. Fucking dude, what am I doing? Why didn't it make any noise? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I think I know why it didn't work. And I think I might just be that stupid. I think I am just an idiot. How do I redo this? Does anybody know how to... Oh! I have Streamlabs open for this. No, I don't. Oh, I had to close out of it because it broke my mic. Fuck. Yeah, it didn't break my mic, it broke my earbuds. Oh, now it's a pride flag. Now the sub count is a pride flag. It is not a ad for fake Robux.
Beans.
Is that worth it? I certainly hope so. Alright, let's get back into this before I lose my entire viewership, which I already have, I believe. Yeah, I already have. Sorry to those 2 people who were here and no longer are. Now, can you stop doing things? Sorry, can you stop giving me money? Let's see. Okay, so... Oh god, this spawner is actually gonna be fucking massive. This is gonna be like more than a chunk large. Or it's gonna be like about a chunk. No, it's gonna be just over a chunk. It's gonna be 17 by 17. Because it's the 8 blocks of flowing water plus... Oh, it's even bigger. It's 18 by 18. It's the 8 blocks of flowing water plus the 2x2 grid in the middle. Which means that I don't have enough trapdoors. Fuck. I'm so bad at this game. Hydrate? Dude, I just moved in. I gotta fucking... Fuck. Okay. I know where my water is. You guys like how this door sounds? It sounds like a fat fucking fart. So I just moved into this place. You guys like my RX 5600 over there? My AMD Radeon RX 5600, like a decade-old graphics card. I think it was released in 2018. No, it might have been 2020, but it was a budget graphics card of its time. It still fucking works. Hey, if it works, it works. Anyway, so I just moved into this place. I am sublet for the summer specifically because I couldn't find a lease that would go to the fall, and I needed a place to live because we all do. The issue is that this was not a 1-bedroom single. This was a dorm room shared by, or not a dorm room rather, this was a 5-bedroom suite shared by a group of 5 girls. Okay, why is that an issue? Well, I live in a college town. So I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to make generalizations. I don't want to stereotype. I don't want to say the wrong thing here. I talked about this in Discord, so some of y'all know where this is going. This place was absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely filthy. There was one girl who still hadn't moved out by the time I got here, who was supposed to have been moved out. And she still had to leave some of her stuff here. Her mom is coming by to pick the rest of it up because she is moving elsewhere. I don't know when her mom is coming by. She's supposed to text me, but I'm guessing I'm gonna get a text like an hour before her mom arrives. Okay, I'm a very... To call me a germaphobe would probably be an accurate description. I am not a neat freak, as you can tell by the state of my room. I am very messy, but I am very clean. I'm not necessarily clean with my own stuff. It's other people's germs that bother me. And the fact that this was shared by 5 girls in a college town where I'm pretty sure all 5 of them have a boyfriend or whatever they are in a relationship. I don't want to think about everything that happened in this dorm or in this apartment. But there's something to be said. Stream crashed for a second there. Hi, we're back. I lost internet for a second. Anyway, there's something to be said, though, about the fact that when every spot of the floor, no matter what part of this apartment it has been, that I have mopped, has come up black. Not just dirty, straight up black. And that bothers me a lot. Do I not have sound? What is going on? What just happened? Hello? Yay, I can hear the music now. And the game. Okay. So every part, your ears, oh yeah, that does happen, doesn't it? That does happen when my audio disconnects. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that, but I've seen the VODs and it does that. It definitely does that. And I have genuine... Okay, cave noise. So yeah, it is... The spots that I mop come up genuinely black. The floors are completely stained. Don't even talk to me about the fucking couch. It makes me want to genuinely set this place on fire. It upsets me so greatly that because I'm sublet, I'm not moving into this place permanently. They haven't replaced or even cleaned any of the furniture because it's in between cycles. I am just so upset, and I have spent genuinely hundreds of dollars on cleaning supplies and have thrown out my back trying to I'll get to your redemptions in a moment, Zoppy. Have genuinely thrown out my back multiple times actually trying to get this place clean, and it's incredibly upsetting. I've gone on a whole rant. I'm beyond pissed off that this is the state of this place, and it disgusts me. It genuinely makes me physically uncomfortable to live here. There's also something wrong with the air vents because they smell. In case everything else wasn't bad enough already. Anytime, I can always tell when the fan turns on, or the fan of the AC turns on, because it fills the house or apartment. I keep using the wrong word. I've called it a dorm, a house, anything but an apartment. I can always tell when the fan of the AC turns on, because it fills the entire place with a fucking musk. The worst of it all, though, again, I'm not going to make generalizations. I'm not going to say anything about these people. What I'm going to say is the observation that I've made. They are female college students, were college students, and there are specks of glitter fucking everywhere. Specks of glitter everywhere. So do with that information what you will. Make whatever generalizations about these people you want to make. I have made my own. I don't know if it's glitter from their outfits. I don't care. I don't care where the glitter's from. I want it gone, and I can't get it gone. So when I say that calling me a germaphobe would probably be, an apt description. It would be an accurate, thing to say. This will stop zombies. What it is not. What did I just say? What? What? Oh! I like to change shoes. I don't like to wear shoes in the house because they're filthy. I have had no choice. So I've gotten my floor clean enough. There are still areas where, I've mopped this floor 3 times, and there are still areas of it that if I actually go down and wipe them, they come up dirty. So there's only so much that I can do about that. At what point? At some point, it's just permanently dirty. And there is only so much that I can do about that. So as of right now, I have 4 pairs of shoes throughout my house. I have shoes for the bathroom, because I still cannot get the bathroom clean, and probably just want to have bathroom shoes anyway. Excuse me, chat, while I do some math here. These areas are each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 8, which is 64. 64 plus 64 plus 62, because I already have 2 here, plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. I need 238 more trapdoors. Holy fuck. That's 3 stacks plus 48 or something. That's an insane number. That is clinically insane. But shit, I don't really have a choice. Also, Chad, anybody remember which way I came in? Had to be that way, right? I think it was. Yep. Okay. You redeemed Say the Line. I'll do bean button first.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. And ladies and gentlemen, if they're not bushes, are they even beans? So yeah, this place it just bothers me so much. When I came here, there were dirty dishes in the dishwasher. Like, not only did they leave dishes in the dishwasher, they weren't even clean. All you had to do was fucking run it. A bunch of them still have stuff left in their rooms, which obviously I'm not going in, but they had some stuff left in the drawers and such. Took all that out, boxed it up. It's in the corner of a hallway right now. And I'm leaving it there until further notice because I fucking hate myself. I need like 4 stacks of trapdoors. Yikes. And I don't know how to spell trapdoor in Japanese. I do. Oh, so there's this really fun thing that Minecraft does where it doesn't let me type in Japanese. So I have to come down to the JEI search bar, which also doesn't let me type in Japanese. But if I do... pull heat. That's right. And then I press space, and then I click here. Oh, and I just have to press space a couple more times. Yes. Okay, trapdoor. Nope. You trapdoor. Yep, I'll take all of you, and then we'll get another all of you. Oh, it's so close! It's so close to being enough. Chad, do I just make the rest of them out of oak? I can just make the rest of them out of oak. I think it's not too big of a deal. Let's turn that ugly ass shit off right now. Oh, when I go back to the thing, oh no, it's gonna be full of mobs. It's gonna be full of mobs. Ah, shit. That's fine. Bing, 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 so yeah, part of the reason I'm doing this stream is just for pure comfort. I'm very uncomfortable in this building right now. And I kind of just want to go home. It's getting better. The couch being in here, first time chatter, AI viewers, heck yeah, I'd love to get me some of that. Twitch staff, I know you guys have brains, you know this is a joke. Yeah. I appreciate the chat activity, but you can go fuck yourself, actually. How does I'm just yeah. Is someone that's the website themselves paying for that, right? The websites that run the bots, the view bots that come to people's streams, they also run chat bots that go to random streams with presumably low viewer counts. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, but I'm not super familiar with that. I do know that Twitch is finally attempting to, well, I mean, they've been attempting to crack down on all of this, but they're finally making progress toward cracking down on view botting, which is really unfortunate for those creators, the ones that, like, it's just a part of their community for some reason. I say community very loosely. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but the ones that, like, they're just constantly view botted from, like, they would have, like, 100, 150, maybe 300 viewers. They're view botted up to like 30,000. So they get view capped. And their solution right now, Twitch's solution right now, is view capping, which I really think is a poor solution, but I can't say that unless I can come up with a better one. And the fact of the matter is, there just isn't a better one right now. They're too hard to detect because they're just viewers. And if you detect them wrong, you punish people who aren't viewbotting. So they can only punish people who they know are viewbotting. Just because, not because of activity or anything like that, just because they purely have evidence that they are viewbotting. Oh, it is Torapidor. Torapidor. Okay, now I have enough trapdoors. Torapidor. And then it's over, it's down here, and then... Am I going the right way? I actually genuinely don't remember anymore. No, that's the way to the skeleton farm. The creeper farm is this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate because if you are getting viewbot, like if you're viewbotting yourself, obviously that's against the rules. Very obviously against the rules. But if you are getting viewbotted just to get trolled, your growth is just capped. You just can no longer grow your channel. And that's your punishment. You just don't get to have fun anymore. Okay, I can't get up using the trapdoor. That's unfortunate. Wait. I can't figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna just leave that there for right now. It's blocking the... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's fine. I have to line these anyway. Yay. I'm gonna open all of these trapdoors, or close all of these trapdoors for right now. Jesus Christ, I had a stroke there. But yeah, it's... I mean, what can you do? What can you do? People are gonna viewbot you, I guess. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that kind of shit exists. Like, that we have to prevent viewbotting at all. Like, we can't just watch streams. Like, really? And we know why this is. These things didn't exist. They didn't exist, before the mainstream. We didn't have nearly the same problem before mainstream AI botting. But that's not even where the issue falls. The issue falls with monetization. This industry wasn't monetized. Content creation wasn't monetized. There was no incentive outside of creative work to create content. So people just created content because they wanted to. They didn't care if they were making money. They didn't care if they had an audience. They were making content because they wanted to. And now, it's a job. Should it be a job? Should it not be a job? That's not for me to decide, and I frankly don't care. Now, there is an incentive. There is a monetary incentive. An incentive stronger than no other to become a popular content creator. And if you see viewbotting as the way to get yourself noticed, you're willing to pay a fair dollar to increase your chance, in your eyes, increase your chance of making that money back. Ah, I fell. Ah, I fell. Ah, I really fell. Fuck. Pork chop's not gonna help me here. Yeah, it is. It's just unfortunate. Also, I noticed no mobs spawned. Anybody else notice that? Nobody else spawned. No, nothing spawned while I was gone. I'm gonna hope that's not a problem. Yeah, actually, it's probably just a coincidence. Probably nothing to it. It's just shit happens, I guess. There was a, yeah, I don't know. Also, what I don't understand is the way that the ViewBot advertisements. You gonna take a nap? Enjoy, my friend. The way that ViewBot advertisements happen is obviously they can't post straight up links. So they use crazy characters. Ban them! It's not like they exist in other languages. Why they exist at all. Some of those characters are just not correct. Like, they're just like a slightly different font. And I guess it's a Unicode thing? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me why those characters are allowed in chat, if that's seemingly all they're used for. Right, like, what else are people using those characters for? If someone can enlighten me. I know things like alpha, like, they'll use alpha instead of A. That's straight up in the Greek language. So you can't ban alpha. But like, we got all this AI power and you can't ban these things? You can't detect, you can't use some kind of AI to read the message as like an image and see, or give it to the AI and be like, hey, does this say anything? It's like, because they're trying to detect it as a font and that's not working. Though, I can imagine if you fed every Twitch chat message through an AI to check it for moderation, to use AI moderation, that would probably get expensive and hot very fast. Okay. Uh-oh. That dude's gonna have fun with me down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, yes, I did dig down to 24. That does two things right now. That brings me right to where I need to be. And also, it... my mind turned off. I need it to be down to 23. not 24, but it makes sure that any mob that might accidentally fall in here dies. So, okay. I'm going to dig a little bit this way. If I line you up there and I put... I need hoppers here, actually. Okay. Now I should just be able to dig up this way. Yes, I do keep switching between my Silk Touch and regular pickaxe mining this stone because I need both cobblestone and stone bricks for my upcoming projects. So I just have both of them in my hotbar. I occasionally switch between the two. I tend to prioritize the regular pickaxe to mine through things like granite, diorite, and andesite, obviously. Which, by the way, all have their own like words in Japanese. Which I know that sounds crazy, but like a lot of Japanese words, like diamondo. Diamondo. I wonder what that means. But like, it's not like andosai. Like it's its own fucking thing. Which again, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm so used to just seeing English words in Japanese that it comes as a shock when something is written in like it like has its own word. Okay, now it's time to figure out why nothing is spawning. Okay, well, a bat spawned. Ah! How the fuck? Right. I forgot that part. Okay. You stay back. This is why I always keep a crafting table on there. I am going to make a bunch. That's way too many. I just made way too many of those. I need to place their... How are spiders 2x2 or slightly larger than 2x2? How do I spider proof a mob farm? Farm pattern. What? Why are they all diagonal? What? Aren't they 2x2? So like I'm seeing patterns that look like this. Or I'm seeing patterns that look like this, but wouldn't a spider... Oh no! Because they spawn centered on a block. Which means they extend like a half block in each direction. So it is just this pattern, basically. How the fuck? I don't want to do this with carpet, because then I have to go all the way back. Are they gonna be able to step over carpet? Are the creepers gonna be able to step over carpet? That's the big question here. I gotta test that. Ignore that. That was a crazy line. Up the door. Not where I meant to put that. And then Kuriba. I can't walk it. Creepers will target iron golems. I think he can walk over the carpet. I was gonna try and come up with some elaborate fucking thing to try and lure him out of there because I didn't want to go into survival. He just walked out. Come on. Let me see it outside of the pause menu. Oh, I forgot that I have strength 150. Don't walk that way, you idiot. Does the iron golem have a spawn egg? Yes. Well, they don't target iron golems, but he did walk over that. So I need carpets. They will not spawn on carpets. That I know, because carpets are not solid blocks. We keep going over this. Carpets are not solid blocks. I do need to go get carpet, though. That's fine. I got some shit I need to put away anyway. If I dig that down there... Yeah, cool. I can do that here too. Boink. Cool. So yeah, once I have a firework rocket farm going, I will be more prepared to start making massive builds, because, well, I will have the ability to, I will be able to more freely travel. And that's always the most important thing in this game. First up, I need to grab at least this one hopper. I'm gonna grab those chests. I need a minimum of 4 more hoppers. One, two, three. Sorry, a minimum of 3 more hoppers. And then every hopper after that will lead to 2 chests. So those ones lead to 2 chests. This next one will lead to 2 chests. And I'm gonna just have 2 sets of chests for right now. Throw this shit in here. Just can't be fucked with the, can't be fucked with the copper right now. You go in there. The coal, just figure your shit out on your own. And then next I need the wool. So I don't know how many carpets I need. 57 should be enough. Actually, I'm not even sure that's true. So I'm gonna go for basically a stack and a half. I need food! Okay. I'm very happy with my internet here. I had a lot of trouble with it at first. When I was first trying to log into my apartment internet, it worked fine on my phone. Now, the only issue is that you have to, like, spam click the home button because it just doesn't work. Like, I don't know how to explain this. The website... How do I explain this? The page it takes you to like enter your credentials, log in, and all that shit infinitely reloads when you log in. So it says, we've logged you in automatically, we'll redirect you, and then it redirects you to the page that says we've logged you in automatically and we'll redirect you. So you have to, like, basically mash the home button and hope that it takes you to the home page. At which point you then have to... Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. You have to mash the home page button. At which point it may redirect you again. Then you have to get lucky. You have to press the devices button because you have to add your device separately. When you click the device button, the devices tab, it may redirect you again. So you have to get basically exceptionally lucky. The issue I ran into with my computer specifically is that the redirect page that it pulls up when you first connect to the network does not redirect you to the login portal. It redirects you to Microsoft News. How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? How is it that fucked up? I can make that. I mean, I'll survive. I do have a water bucket, though. How do you fuck that up? It redirects me to fucking MSN. Ah! I fucked it up. And then every time I reboot my computer, it disconnects me. And I have less trouble than before, but I still will have some trouble with it. Holy shit, water flows so slow in this game. I love this song so much. I listened to just this part of the playlist before stream. Just this Animal Crossing, the summer. This is Animal Crossing, the kart track, the Mario Kart track from 8 Deluxe. This is the summer season, specifically. It's just a great track. Okay, if I put that down there, I'm upset that nothing has fallen in yet. So now I'm going to open this to LAN, and I'm going to go... I fucked it up. I'm gonna open it to LAN with cheats, and I'm gonna go into spectator mode. I'm also going to alter the game rules so that spectators render chunks and spawn mobs. Slash game. Nope, we're in Japanese. Slash game mode. Spectator. Okay. In my head, this should be working. Maybe I'm not far enough from it. I gotta think, what's the... Not advanced time, sorry. Spectators generate chunks. Oh, it is already set to true. I don't know if they spawn mobs, though. That's the main thing. I don't think they do. I don't think they cause mobs to spawn. Like, if I go... I'm not fully processing everything right now. Like, I'm not using this to cheat. I just kind of need you to trust me on that. What I'm noticing... Also, I've been through all these caves. What I'm noticing is that all of the mobs are loaded. None of them are moving. Which tells me that spectators do not spawn mobs. Where did I just make this mob from? I'm gonna be upset if I made this whole thing wrong, because holy fuck, I spent like this entire stream on that. Where did it go? How did I lose it? Here it is. I'm gonna turn Fulbright off. Double check that it is, yeah, it is pitch fucking dark in here. Right? There's nothing generating light. Why does it kind of look like there is something? This should be, yeah, it is entirely dark. You'll notice there's no zeros on the ground. Because zeros don't show for some reason. This is a savanna. I don't think there's anybody in chat, but if anybody in chat knows what I might be doing wrong here. I was pretty sure this would spawn creepers. But I may be wrong. I may be wrong here. It's not spawning shit right now. Speak of the fucking devil, baby. Am I gonna get more than one creeper? That is the question. Was the creeper a fluke? It's insanely slow. It's insanely slow. But I've been streaming so long, my popcorn is stale. Might have been a fluke shot. Hey, they do die in one hit. Though my sword has looting on it, so I need to use that. It may have been a fluke, chat. Though, genuinely, I could just be too close. Because again, there is a, what, 16 block radius? 24 block radius around you where mobs cannot naturally spawn? I think it's 24 block radius. Well, why the fuck did they spawn there? What the fuck are you doing there? This whole fucking area catered directly to them. And 3 of them spawn in this area. Any other mob could have spawned here. Skeleton, zombie, fucking witch. I think even a spider could have spawned here. No, maybe not. He's gonna explode. He's also gonna explode. Oh, he didn't. Yes. Okay. We're gonna spawn proof this. So that I can see their little tootsies if they drop. We're looking for feet, chat. We're looking for feet. Oh, this camera angle is fucking disgusting. We're looking for feet, chat. We ain't got no feet. I'm in, I'm on land. Wait. Oh. Cool. Creeper farm. Oh! I know what I'm forgetting. They usually use cats to force the creepers. Reddit.com/r/technical Minecraft why is my creeper farm not working? Yeah, let's try, yeah, interesting. That was 4 years ago, though. Yeah, my issue is that I don't have, I don't have cats. I don't think that's the issue, chat. There's no fucking creepers here. These guys should be spawning. Why are there none spawning here? Oh, you know what I should look at? Because there are a lot of unlit caves nearby. This is gonna suffocate me. I need to check. I don't think I have the mob cap visible. The mob cap is full. Let's see. You guys can't see it. It's M equals 72 right now. So I fucked something up. There are a few possibilities for why this is. But the hostile mob cap is 70, right? Hostile mobs and, like, passive mobs, those are counted differently. And you know what? I'm just not seeing 72 mobs in a 128 block radius right now. I ain't seeing that. Excuse me, sorry. In fact, I'm not seeing fuck all right now. What am I missing here? How is the mob? How are we at mob cap? I gotta turn fucking jump orders off, or I'm gonna kill someone. How can there be... How to see hostile mob count? Minecraft. M is for monster. E is for entities. I don't have entities loaded. I don't have entities visible. How are there 72 monsters? Like, what? Oh, this says that I have all entity numbers, but I don't see an E. Is that what SC is? I don't know. Is there... we got an image of this? hell yeah, we get this song again. I don't get it. There's no shot it's the skeleton farm, right? The skeleton farm's way the fuck over here, isn't it? Skeleton farm's definitely 128 blocks away. Over. Also, do you see the sheer lack of deep dark in this world? Jesus Christ. Does anybody, like, how can the monster, how can the monster cap be full? When I'm looking around in a 128 block radius and there's fuck all. There's literally nothing. Like, I have yet to see a single mob. How in the fuck? I mean, I know it's the game's job to keep the mob cap full. It's what the game is, like, literally built to do. But it should be filling it. Fuck. I'm very confused. I'm incredibly confused. Where are the... Let's start with this one question. Let's start with this one question. This first thing I'm going to say is not a question. There are 70 monsters. I can't move my face cam because it's locked. M:70. It's going between 69 to 73 right now. If I do game mode spectator, where are the 71 monsters that are supposed to be in this area? There's some down here, okay? Now we're actually seeing them. Okay, it's this giant ass cave system that I have access to. It is absolutely ridiculous that genuinely nothing is spawning in here. I see the area I gotta get to. I'm trying to figure out how I can get there without just straight up cheating. So if I were to dig straight down... Okay, I gotta go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks over. And then be digging straight down. I have 6 torches. I'm sinking down in my chair. I got to tilt that down the tiniest bit. What is going on? Why is building a mob farm so fucking complicated? I don't actually need coal. I have like I have several stacks of torches right now. Okay. It's time to just like map, or what am I trying to say? What the fuck is the word I'm trying to say? Spawn proof. I'm having a stroke. What is up, my man? Welcome to the stream. I am gonna try and read your name. DJ. We're gonna call you DJ. How's it going, my man? How you doing today? Yes, I know the title says we're doing Japanese. Well, first of all, the game's in Japanese. But right now I'm just trying to figure out my creeper farm won't work. It's not working. And I've determined that it's because the mob cap hates me, so I have to go down here and spawn proof. But how are you doing today? So this should lead me directly into this cave down here. Yes. Which is genuinely full of monsters. And apparently diamonds as well. Let's stick to silk touch for right now. Light levels are really fun to have on when it shows you every fucking block. Why is it showing me the air blocks? That's my question. Oh wow, there are really diamonds around here. If I have time later this stream, I do still want to get around to that Zen Garden build. That's gonna be quite the research task. Oh! Yep, that's alright. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Well, I found the part of the cave that I've been in. Fuck. Holy shit. I see why the mob cap is full. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh, so, for anyone who wasn't here, oh, how did that even just explode? I was actively running away. For anyone who wasn't here earlier, I just moved into my first apartment. I'm subletting right now, and I don't want to talk about the state that it's currently in because of how the previous people left it. I already talked about that on stream, and man, I went on a bit of a rant. And by a bit, I mean a very long rant. But I've finally gotten a chance to use some of the appliances that I have had for a while. That I had pre-college, but that I couldn't use in my college dorm. Things like I have a bread machine, I have an Instant Pot. I also just generally love to cook. So I also bought some stainless steel cookware, which I have already I've already almost ruined one of the pieces because I forgot to like spray nonstick. I forgot to spray it with oil first, just because I was not thinking. But I got to use my bread machine today, and I tested out the Instant Pot. The only thing I've ever done with the Instant Pot before is make hard-boiled eggs, which it's very good at making. But it's also supposed to be really good at making rice. So I tried making rice with it. It worked okay. The rice was a bit mushier than I would have liked. And it surprisingly didn't seem like it was actually cooked evenly, which shouldn't be like possible with an Instant Pot. An Instant Pot should guarantee that everything is cooked evenly, but it did not do that. Though maybe it did, and I'm just stupid. With all of the knowledge I have and all of the foods I have tried throughout, especially Japanese culture, I have never actually made rice. I've made it. Excuse me. Obviously, I made it today. I didn't know Enderman could pick up gravel. I've made rice before. Obviously, I made it today, but I haven't made it very much, and I've never made it in the Instant Pot. So I was really glad to get the chance to use that. And I can't wait to fine tune it a little better. Especially as I explore things okay, I think the best way I can describe the rice I made, it was almost like it was perfect to make something like mochi. Like, the individual grains were almost like a little translucent, and when I tried to crush them, they didn't squish completely. Like, it wasn't that mushy. That's gonna hurt. It wasn't that mushy. It was, it deformed and it didn't return to its texture. So it was like almost exactly the kind of rice you would use for something like mochi. But I straight up this morning just ate plain white rice. And it was, I gotta say, outside of the parts that were a little overcooked, it was good. White rice, sometimes you just can't beat white rice. But yeah, it's the precursor to literally everything. I have plans to make my own onigiri, which are the rice balls. Ow! Onigiri are rice balls. And I also want to make... I also want to make fried rice. I think I'm genuinely going to go back after this stream. I'm going to go right back to the kitchen. I just did the dishes, so all of my everything, my Instant Pot bowl should be all ready to go for another round. I'm gonna make another small batch of rice, and I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna have it set it at a lower pressure, and see if that helps the situation at all. With it being mushy, because I had it on high pressure because that's what the recipe said to do. But I think the high pressure may have been part of the issue. What's really interesting to me is that with a pressure cooker, you use less water than even you would with a rice cooker or a steamer or whatever you have. You use even less water with a pressure cooker. And I don't really know how that's possible, because I was under the impression that the grains were supposed to be saturated under, like, when you cook them in a rice cooker. There he is. I was like, I hear you. But I guess there's a little bit of leftover water or whatever. I also definitely let it sit for way too long, because the recipe also said to let it sit, or to let the pressure naturally release over the course of 10 minutes. The pressure was actually supposed to, like, the pressure cooker itself is supposed to hold its pressure, I think, for something like 40 minutes. It did not. So maybe I just don't know how to use it properly. But by the end of 10 minutes, when I flipped the switch to vent it manually, absolutely no pressure came out. There's no pressure left after 10 minutes. So, again, maybe I'm just a little bit stupid. But who knows? But yeah, I gotta get more rice first of all, and then I gotta get like I gotta get rice vinegar, which is unfortunately not going to be cheap for me to get, because I'm gonna have to go. Though I actually think Walmart sells it, so I should be able to get it there. Not sure if I'm gonna do that today, but I gotta get. Like, I want to get the stuff for, to make sushi, onigiri, all that stuff. The rice is, a well-cooked rice is the precursor to all of that. Just absolutely everything in Japanese cuisine. And frankly, most Asian cuisine. I think we are doing a pretty decent job of spawn-proofing this cave network, though there is definitely a lot left to go. We really just have to get the majority of it. We have to reduce the likelihood. Every block that you spawn proof reduces the likelihood, or every block that has a light level of 0 within a 120 block radius of you checks every however many ticks. I don't know the actual number. It checks every however many ticks, or when the mob cap is not full, it checks that block, every block in a 128 block radius, for a light level of 0. It rolls based on the chances of mobs spawning dependent on the biome or the depth or whatever it is. If it hits a mob, let's say you have a 2 block tall gap with a light level of 0, it might roll a spider. Nothing will spawn. It might roll a zombie. Zombie will spawn there. It might roll a skeleton. Skeleton will spawn there. Might roll an enderman. Enderman won't spawn there. Nothing will spawn. So that check will be empty. And it will move on to another block. Every block with a light level of 0 has this chance. So every block you get rid of that had a light level of 0 now increases the chance of any given remaining block with a light level of 0 spawning a hostile mob. Which is how spawn proofing works. If there's if the entire, let's say you have your mob spawner is a 64 block area. It's 8 by 8. All light level of 0. All, mobs. Let's even let it be 3 blocks tall. But outside of your mob farm is 100 by 100 area of light level 0 blocks. Then the odds of a mob spawning in your 64 block area is 64 in 10,000. Okay. Very low chance that a monster is actually going to spawn in your specific 64 by 64 area. Now let's say you spawn proof that whole 100 block radius, and you all that's left is a 64 block area that is not spawn proofed, and your 64 block spawner platform. Okay, now you have 2 areas of equal size. There's a 50-50 chance that a monster spawns in either one, because those are only the places that monsters can spawn. So yeah, that's just a probability breakdown for you there. And that's what I'm getting at right here. And I'm looking for any areas that, for some reason, the number 0 does not... See, you get these big-ass zeros that literally mean nothing, because there's nothing in this area with a light level of 0. This whole area... There's a torch right here. Why is there a 0 here? Why is there a 0 there? Why is there a 0 here? All the numbers in this area are non-zero. So the zeros are completely useless, and they don't show up. So I'm looking for any block that doesn't have a number on it right now. Or basically, I'm just looking for the number 1. So like shit in that area. Obviously, nothing's gonna spawn on the walls, but it's just better to be thorough. Looks like there might still be another area up here, though maybe not. Yes, there is. Whoa! That dude got a shovel? Yes, he does. Ow! All right. Why are there so many creepers here? Fuck! How? Just need one more level of sharpness, for fuck's sake. Why is he not attacking me? Okay, that was weird, but I still need him gone because he's adding to the mob cap. Glow lichen down here. That's sick. Ow. Ow. Just damaging my armor. That's literally all I'm doing. It's not dealing any damage. Dripstone was a very weird addition to this game. I gotta say, it's fucking ugly. Dripstone was a very strange addition to this game. They could have made it look completely different. And actually, the issue is they did make it look completely different from every other block in the cave. It stands out worse than granite. And granite's already ugly as fuck. So I really don't know what they were thinking. Like, why would this block be here? Why would that be there? Why would that generate naturally geologically speaking. A completely different type of rock. Just there. No other ones like directly around it. Like this andesite chain. I heard skeletons? This like vein of andesite, like it's all connected together. The dripstone's just like right here. The dripstone parts are all separated from each other. Like there's just 2 right here. There's just 3, 4 right here. It doesn't make any sense. Also, how the fuck did this form? Where's the dripstone above it? Stalagmites only form when there's water dripping from above it. Like every dripstone, every stalactite should have a stalagmite below it, and every stalagmite, well, most stalactites should have a stalagmite below them, and all stalagmites should have a stalactite above them. But no, this is the one they chose in this World Gen to not give. Like, what? What are we doing here, chat? What are we doing here? Just be safe. Okay. I could be, at this point, completely outside of the 100 block radius. I know I'm not, because I remember, or 128 block radius. I know I'm not, though, because that area definitely was within the radius when I saw it in Spectator. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do, I know this is gonna sound strange. I'm gonna end stream here shortly. I may stream actually again later today, like much later, like late night stream, to start thinking about that Zen garden, because this stream has basically been entirely focused on the creeper farm. And I'm going to see if we got it figured out in here. I'm going to see if we got it figured out yet or not. Whether or not we have it figured out. And if not, I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong off stream. Though I'm pretty sure we've spawn-proofed a really decent chunk. I'm going to do something pretty crazy here in a second. Why is my audio glitching? We're gonna see if that's a VLC thing or if that is a computer thing, or if that is an audio device thing. Is it playing like that on stream too? My internet crashed or something? I don't know what's going on here. Something is going very wrong. The hell just happened? feel like my audio device is corrupt or something. The fuck is happening? What is going on? I genuinely don't even know, like... Oh, my whole thing is fucked up. My everything's fucked up. How do I even troubleshoot this chat? Somebody help. Somebody help me. Anyone tell me what the fuck do I do? What the fuck is that? What is happening? What is happening? Do I have to restart my computer? I may have to restart my computer. It's fixed. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a single goddamn thing. It's just fixed. It's fixed. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. I have genuinely no idea what just happened. Your boy might go ahead and give the old /kill, or I may take off my boots and jump, or I may get... I was about to say something I probably shouldn't say. Or I'll just walk up to a creeper and get blown up, is obviously what I was going to say. Like was about to happen there. Holy shit. Yeah, there's clearly an area I haven't spawn-proofed. There's clearly... There's clearly an area I haven't spawn-proofed. I don't know if y'all can tell. The fucking raining nuclear bombs. Crazy that Mojang would do that to me in my Japanese world. Anyway. Everybody just like that. Ow! Boink! Okay, we are going to have to take a look and see how things are going. Okay, so what's going on here? Because there's literally not a single block in this entire area. Not even in the sky. Not even an air block. I'm not looking at YouTube chat. I'm sure there's no one there. But, there's not a single block in this entire area that has a light level of 0. Where is the 0 coming from? Why does it say 0? Why does it say 0? Can someone explain that to me? Like, what the hell is happening? Fuck off. Oh shit, there's a whole nother area over here. Oh fuck. God, I swear these things have longer reach. They gotta nerf baby zombies, I think. I think they have to... You gotta give baby zombies a shorter reach. They have shorter arms. Why would they not have a shorter reach? Do they actually? They might. They might have a shorter reach than zombies. I could totally be talking out of my ass right now. They very well could have a shorter range. Or a shorter reach than zombies. Sometimes it feels like they have a longer range. But I think that's because they're shorter and they have the same range. Ow. Ah, that's gonna suck. I just planted that torch in water. I really think that it would be interesting. I don't know if it would be a good idea, but it would be interesting if instead of outright breaking, if torches would go out when in contact with water. Holy shit, there's 18 fucking zombies here. Also, again, with the dripstone, like, they just didn't code the mobs well with the dripstone in mind. So there's just... They just can't navigate around it. Like, they're just fucked. They just can't. I genuinely think the AI does not think that the dripstone is there. I don't think it recognizes it as a block. And that's entirely possible because dripstone is not a solid block. Excuse me. Sometimes you just get fucked up like that. Alright, let's see here. I'm at least glad that I found this area, because this is a huge area for monsters to spawn. So I'm really glad I get to spawn with this. Though I am just about out of torches, aren't I? Yeah. Do I have any wood? I have 60 trapdoors. Can't turn those into sticks. Because I do have coal. I feel like the next thing Minecraft's gotta add, it's gotta be some kind of underground tree. That would change the game forever. Just straight up make the game completely different. Because all of a sudden it would be completely possible for just the first thing you do to be to dive into a cave. Rather than starting the game punching trees, you could dive into a cave and then punch trees. Though maybe that's their opportunity to add like a purpose for higher tier axes. I think underground trees should probably be a decent bit, you know, harder. Fuck! Yeah, they should be, you know, harder to mine. That would only make sense. Got like stonewood. Stonewood. Just that easy. Just call it stonewood. No, they can't do that. They gotta call it some bullshit like, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, no, I'm good. They gotta call it some bullshit like, oh, what are they gonna call it? It's gotta be like torchwood or something. We already have torch flower, though. Which also, bullshit. Do they spawn naturally anywhere, or are they only found by sniffers? And do they do anything besides be a flower and a source of light? Which you can basically do by just like putting a torch next to a poppy. I don't think I really see the point. Though maybe I just don't see the vision. I mean, I don't see the vision. I think my time has come. I genuinely don't know how to die. I think I gotta rip the boots off and plummet onto some. Oh, you know what I actually can do? That did literally 0 damage. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta take the fucking boots off. I gotta take the boots off and I gotta plummet. God, there's so much of an unlit area here. I gotta, like, screenshot this area. That did some damage. Why can't I do this, dude? Why can't I die? I can't drown myself. I have respiration, and I don't want to wait that long. And I don't want to take off my helmet, too. Hello, slime chunk. Hello, friend. Holy shit, this is actually huge. I need sticky pistons for something. I need to actually not die here. Yeah, we're good. That's huge, actually. I don't think I've ever... If I have, it has been a long time since I have seen a slime naturally spawn without knowing where the slime chunk already is beforehand. Can I find a creeper, please? I just need to stand on top of a creeper. Or I just need to hit the ground a bit. Cool. Okay. Let's throw that back on. Dude, I got 26 slime balls out of that one slime. God damn. Okay, let's see now. Did they spawn? Did the creeper spawn? Let's see it. I think I skipped it. Yep, it's this way. Alright, now's the time, chat. I still have to get cats for this spawner. There's no drops in the chest, which is expected. Just gotta see. Is really nothing gonna spawn? What's the mob cap at? Monster cap's at 70. Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I missing? There's still that many places for mobs to spawn outside of this fucking place? I gotta open a LAN again. There is still nothing spawning here. Like, I get it. This whole place isn't spawn-proofed. One zombie. Two skeleton. Or skeleton 2. I'll count like that. Okay. Glow squids don't count. Enderman 3. Creeper 4. Zombie 5. There's just not 70 monsters. There's not 72. And you'll never fucking convince me of that. There's no chance in hell. Eight spider, or whatever fucking number we're on now. There is no chance in hell. There's no chance. Where are they? There's a few fuckers down here. Most of this area is spawn-proofed. That I can say with confidence. You can very clearly see most of this area is spawn-proofed. The radius stretches out probably to about here. And goes around like this. Is it? No, it's not the cave spider spawner. Because for the cave spider spawner to spawn cave spiders, that was quite the sentence, I have to be within 16 blocks of it. So it can't be the cave spider spawner. There is something fucking with my creeper spawns. What if... I'm on easy? Since when was my world fucking difficulty on easy? So, oh, no. So first of all, I don't want to be on hard. I did just despawn every mob by accident. Because I had to cycle through peaceful. So that reset the mob cap at least. That benefited me. Did literally anything spawn in here when I reset the mobs? If this is a just world, give me 3 creepers at the very least right now. That's creeper number 2. That's creeper number 2. Just give me a third and I'll say this thing fucking works. It's good enough. And then I gotta fucking go, dude. I feel like I've done nothing today. That's the tough part about streaming, especially with no viewers, is you just feel like you get nothing done in a day. You know what I can do? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Let me do this a different way. I am going in what direction? I'm going in positive Z. 108 plus 128 is 236. Mine to 236. It won't be perfect. It'll be nominal, and that is what we aim for here at loubob05 Incorporated. That did nothing. I'm gonna re-enable Fulbright here because I can see, but you guys can't. My monitor brightness is such that I don't actually need torches, but for the sake of viewer experience, I like to have Fulbright on. So I'm mining to 236. That will get me basically just far enough to keep those creepers in render range. And what I don't think enough people understand is your simulation and render distance does not affect mob spawning. It affects mob movement, not spawning. So right now the creepers are unable to move. They are able to spawn. And there is definitely some area here that I still need to spawn proof for sure. Okay, approaching 236 here. This is now a tunnel for me to reset the mobs. It's not going to reset the mobs on this side, obviously, but it is going to reset everything beyond the creepers in this direction, in the negative Z direction. In the, I believe that's north. Yeah, north. They can still despawn. I probably should have killed them. They can still despawn on their own. But everything else is forced to despawn when I move 128 blocks. So I do want to see... Okay, we do officially have creepers spawning here. That is a huge improvement, ladies and gentlemen. Huge improvement. What is this spawner down here? Have I been down to this spawner? I think I have. Yeah, I definitely have. This whole thing's open. No, I haven't. What is producing the light level of 8 here? Is that redstone activated? It doesn't look it. Anyway. No, that loot hasn't even been generated yet. Come on, let's watch. Let's see if we can watch a creeper pathfind here. I want to see if we can catch him in the act of pathfinding over an open trapdoor. Do y'all think that'll ever get patched? Like, do you think that creepers or hostile mobs? I think all monsters right now see open trapdoors as solid blocks. Do you think that'll ever change? Like, Mojang's definitely aware of it. But it's been a thing for so long. I can't imagine them fixing it. It would be such a simple fix. I'm surprised why they haven't done it yet. Can you do something? I didn't know their vision was green. Since when is Creeper's vision green? Has that always been the case? I knew that things like spiders see 8, they have 8 eyes, blah blah blah. Or they have like kaleidoscopic vision. Endermen, their vision is inverted. And that makes, like endstone, it makes endstone look like cobblestone to them. At least I think it does. I could be wrong about that. That doesn't make sense in my head. Because that color should invert to like a dark purple. But I don't remember this like CRT green being a thing. I wonder if that's always been a thing. It looks like they can't move, which I actually knew. So yeah, we're not gonna watch that happen. But it is spawning. It is spawning creepers. Six gunpowder. We will fucking take it. It's better than nothing. I just kind of have to see what I get if I just AFK here. It's really unfortunate that, hey, again, at least creepers are dropping. If I remove this block, if I remove the slabs, do they instantly die? Yes, they do. Thank you for answering my question, Brave Soldier. So I should be able to just AFK here. Holy shit, it's like actually working now. Chad, I think we have a functional creeper farm. It's slow as fuck, but dude, I've got all day. I can leave this shit running. I got other things to do, baby. I got other things to do. Yeah, I think, I don't know, it is hella slow. And, to correct myself, your game difficulty does not have anything to do with mobs spawning. It has to do with the amount of damage they deal, what they spawn with. In easy, nothing spawns with any armor. In normal, things can spawn with armor, and spiders can spawn with some effects. In hard, things spawn with a lot more armor, and and higher level armor more frequently. With a 0.01% chance to spawn with a piece of diamond armor for a zombie. I don't know if skeletons can do that. I've only ever seen a zombie do it. So yeah, it doesn't affect the mob cap, and it doesn't affect the frequency of mob spawns or despawns or anything like that. That was 5 creepers, right? Wasn't it? That I killed total, or that we watched die. So did I basically just see the creepers that I already knew had spawned drop there? Oh, I mean, okay. Now, this shit works. This shit is working. I think I'm gonna let this thing sit. I'm gonna stand, like, back here or something. Though I don't actually, I guess that doesn't really do anything. And I'm gonna see what happens if I let this sit. That is gonna be the end of the stream for today, though. Or at least for right now. I may start up. I may start up stream a little bit later today. Man, I've got good lighting right here. I may start up stream a little bit later today. Or I guess technically tomorrow. Late night stream, super chill for like a Zen Garden type build. But we will see how that goes. Appreciate everyone who was able to stop by. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all around. How do I fucking stop this thing? There we go. Bye, y'all. I have to stop the YouTube stream separately, don't I?